you two.
Hello, 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 hello. I hope you were ready because we're there now. Hello and welcome to this Final Boss Fight live stream. It's quiz night. My name is John, and I've got the fancy held microphone tonight because the stand broke. So if you hear more microphone sounds tonight, that's why. If the stream dips out, it's because the internet's being a bit weird.
Maybe I should do the same thing.
Just to finish the tradition of Wednesday, though, Thor has gotten over his cold.
Yay!
Excellent.
That's always good.
And now let me introduce my guest stars on tonight's stream, starting with that way, Ben.
Hello, it is I, Ben the Quest Giver, and it is a pleasure to be here once again, as always. And don't forget to place all of those answers straight into the comments and link me to them. Thank you very much.
Just need to move that there. just gonna get ready with that.
Okay, something's happened.
Just putting that in place. Just because you're the only camera on tonight, Ben. I'm ready.
I see.
I
see. Oh, so that's how it is. As we were just starting to go deep ASMR into the microphones, you and me together.
I'm also joined by. I'm also joined by Angel and Angel's mother.
Yo! Hello!
And the three of them are here tonight to do a quiz.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Ben has just resubbed for 37 months, 2-month streak at the moment. Oh, hi DD, hi DD. I'm the quest maker, quest giver. Boy, doesn't that make you shiver, running all over town and up and down a river. So I am a singing of all the joy I'm a bringing, because I am back again making John read this. Oh, never mind. Anyway, I'm here again, and it's always an absolute pleasure. And don't forget, in this stream, to not send Quest Giver any answers for special points.
Exactly what it says.
This is me, John, speaking, not Ben's message at all. So once again, don't give Ben all the answers.
For a second there.
Hello, Eloise. Welcome in with a crab rave. We have one very simple rule. We don't share answers in the chat until we have marked the answers for that question. You are welcome to take part in the quiz, to listen along at home and score your own points, but don't share your answers because that just spoils everybody's fun. We aren't playing for any grand prizes. There is only honor and bragging rights available here.
We don't get to keep them for too long.
No. We don't leave you with bragging rights. They're expensive and heavy. What we do have is 4 rounds of 10 questions. Round 1 is going to be on Stanley Kubrick films. Round 2 is on weird scientific discoveries of 2023. Round 3 is on other stuff that happened in 2023.
Oh, dear God.
And then round 4 is the incredibly challenging and brand new segment Cheese or Service Station. We'll get there, don't worry.
Okay.
So we're gonna have 4 rounds of 10 questions each. After each round, we will go back through and mark those questions. I'm gonna give us 2 minutes a question for the first round because it's a it's not a multiple choice round first up. So before we get started, there is just one last thing to do, and that is to get everybody's team names. So Ben, what would you like your name to be?
I am the quest giving. Taking reference from The Shining.
I'm
Not
also
Thanksgiving.
also typing with one hand tonight for reasons of the microphone. Jen.
It does make things a bit more complicated.
Angel feather.
What's that in reference to?
And Angel Mama.
The orange clock.
Ooh.
On a separate but similar note, this is a completely random trivia fact that's not anything to do with the quiz that we're about to hear, but in Canada, a lot of boxes of things are written in both English and French because they have 2 national languages.
Right.
And so a lot of boxes for food items, for video games, for movies and things are in both English and French, as R. Norton says, because Quebec.
Do we need any more answer or more reason than that?
But I absolutely love that in all the rest of the world, when Valve released the orange box, which was Half-Life 2 port, like it was a couple of their games that released as one box set. Can't remember exactly what was in it. I think it was Half-Life 2 and Portal and something else.
I think it was Half-Life 2, Alex, and Portal. Yeah.
It wasn't Alex. It was Team Fortress 2, Portal, and the Half-Life 2.
Yes. So everywhere else around the world, it was released as the orange box. In Canada, they printed it as La Box Orange, and only that. It didn't get the English translation.
Oh, wow.
It was only La Box Orange. But that has nothing to do with the quiz that we're about to do. Carl Norton was going to say that as a joke.
When it comes down, fact is funnier than fiction.
But let's get on with some Stanley Kubrick questions. Question 1. The Shining, adapted from a Stephen King novel, is a 1980 Kubrick film. The setting is a deserted mountain hotel in winter. What is the hotel's name? The Shining, adapted from a Stephen King novel, is a 1980 Kubrick film. The setting is a deserted mountain hotel in the middle of winter. What is the hotel's name?
The worst part is I know the name of the hotel it was based on. That does not help me.
No. Me, I'm just thinking, it's another name. Why do all these questions have to have names?
It's not a person's name.
I saw that comment.
Eloise, see Rule 1.
This is Rule 1.
That is not Rule 1.
With it or not. This is Rule 1. Go on, do it. Do it. You know you want to.
I love that you've managed to do that in such a way that you can flip that and not get it the wrong way up.
practice.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed with that at least. I mean, to be fair, actually, the artistic effort that you went to try and break the rules is also fairly impressive.
Ben
Yeah.
has to be his name.
I do like kind of going too far sometimes. I am many things, but I am not a snitch. This doesn't make you a snitch, it just means you're putting the answer in the comment to show that you know. That's all.
Norton also points out, oh, this is the category I suggested when I lost.
Yes. Exactly. You're not here to play the one you suggested.
10 seconds.
So, considering you're not here and not able to play the one you suggested, do you want...
Okay. Hello, Lullaby Law. Hello, humans, bots, and everyone else. Question 2. Kubrick directed Spartacus. Who won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor? R. Norton says, next time when I lose, which will happen again, I'll pick a harder category.
Nice.
Eloise has changed their mind again.
Harder.
As long as it's not too hard for me to research the questions, that's where I get the problems.
Unlike certain people who do really weird categories like, oh, I don't know, forensic science or something.
Yeah, exactly. Just general knowledge in that sense.
That John had to like completely change the category.
Yeah, I know, right? All I wanted was like the first 10 steps. It was easy, Make sure they're dead. That's a really good first step.
That's a really good first step.
So that's where I went wrong.
It's that Lee Evans joke where he says, I was fired from working in the morgue when my first autopsy says, cause of death, autopsy.
So what was the question again?
So, Kubrick directed Spartacus. Who won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor?
And what was the answer?
You nearly got it when I started saying that question, actually. I nearly read it out.
God, I gotta try that more often. Right. Oh.
Eloise, don't worry. Don't worry. The more general knowledge topics are coming up. This first round is all about films, though, I'm afraid. So
Stanley Kubrick specifically.
Stanley Kubrick specifically. In the 1988 Kubrick film, question 3, in the 1988 Kubrick film Full Metal Jacket, who stars as Private Joker Davis? Yeah, okay, it's another name. It's another name. There's a lot of questions out there, and a lot of them are about names.
Yep. We all have to have a weakness in life, John. We all have a weakness. And just because mine is forgetting names and such, well, I don't know why you hold it against me all the time, Jake. It's just really difficult. Okay, right.
You just give us all the answers and we just say 0 out of 10.
Well, you might get some of them.
No.
I believe in you.
Well, that's at least one of us.
I
That's
believe
like a you problem.
I believe that at least one of you will get at least one of these.
Oh, jeez. No pressure.
Yeah, no, right.
Oh, no, is that a hint that you better get this one right? Your entire life has been apparently built around this. You should
It's not
know
your
this by
entire life. Like, I believe that at least one of you will get at least one of these. Possibly, I'm going to throw it out there, 2.
He's lost his marble.
Oh, you have no idea who you've got around us.
Poor delusional man.
We are all going to be, we're going to be a linked last place in this one. No winners. No winners. It's not possible with that one. There's going to be a fly on the wall which somehow got better answers than we did. The right.
The quiz is going all battle royale.
Yeah. Rogue's not going to get, to choose again because it's got no points in this time, has it? Yeah.
Question 4. World War III breaks out in which Kubrick Cold War classic? World War III breaks out in which Kubrick Cold War classic? R. Norton says, got it. Law says Toy Story 2. I don't remember if Kubrick directed that one. I can't quite put my finger on it. I don't remember if he did or not.
Funnily enough, I feel like
think that might have been Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
Explain a lot, actually.
Be a real curveball if he like.
I mean, it's an incredibly subjective film. There's a lot of understory. There's
a lot of layers.
Subtle. It's very, very subtle.
Real curveball director Kubrick coming in to direct Toy Story 6.
Right.
Pretty
He's
impressive
been
since
dead
he's
since
dead.
1999.
That's why he's a real curveball.
Yeah.
No one.
Stinky Pete was apparently a self-insert character.
And it was such a shame because I was meant to have that role. Yeah. I didn't wash for years to practice for that one. Oh boy.
You say that like you wash now.
Yes. Yes. I wash now.
Question 5.
Let's just focus on doing this now. We'll just focus on doing this now.
Question 5. In 2001, A Space Odyssey, 1968, an ape throws a bone in the air, and then the bone turns into... ... question mark. Didn't actually start the timer. Let's start the timer on that one. In 2001, A Space Odyssey... Sorry, I didn't quite catch what Ruth just said.
You don't want to know. Just keep going.
Okay. In 2001, A Space Odyssey, an ape throws a bone in the air, and the bone turns into...
A dildo.
Okay. I didn't want to know what Ruth said. Yes, we agree on this. As R. Norton says, it might just be one of the most famous transitions in film history. It may be one of the best. I'm going to just have to allow Lullaby Law's comment. And remember to possibly take dildo out of the permitted terms later.
The fact that you both came up with that.
Oh my God, see?
No, Law is referring to the fact that they had already answered the question, my nana, and was complaining to say, don't call my nana a dildo.
Sorry.
Oh, this is really turning into an interesting quiz.
To be fair, we watched this.
It's always interesting.
We watched
You're out of the way.
this particular segment of the film When I was doing media at school, at college.
I must admit, my problem is that 2001 is one which is still on my to-watch list. I haven't watched it yet.
I
My
feel
favorite
like
part
I
is
know
knowing that
Jim.
they redid it for the sake of the Barbie movie, and I'm trying to catch reference in that one. It's not working.
I feel like I've seen the entire movie purely from other things using clips and references to it.
It's one of those that gets referenced a lot.
Constantly.
What Kubrick film? Question 6. I've run out of fingers to be able to point that out right now. What Kubrick film is a futuristic movie about ultraviolence, rape, and Beethoven? R. Norton says The Simpsons did the whole film.
Yeah, they did for one of their Great House of Horrors.
Law says, Ben, you butt nugget. I have it at mine. You need to watch it. It is trippy.
I don't know why I'm a butt nugget for it, but okay.
Butt nugget.
I love that term.
That's amazing.
Oh, so
I'm not saying it's not amazing. There's a reason why I want to watch it, but at the same time,
I think they're appreciating the term butt nugget.
Oh, right, okay.
Sorry, Eloise, the question 6, once again. What Kubrick film is a futuristic movie about ultraviolence, rape, and Beethoven?
The Simpsons.
I think The Simpsons probably have referenced this at some point, but they reference everything. Like it's not difficult.
Love Kubrick. They've done a lot of Kubrick. So
It's not difficult to say The Simpsons did it.
Yeah.
I just have to say this because you said something earlier, and it just reminded me. Since I've taught my niece not to curse, that if she wants to say something bad, she says she should say fudge knuckles instead.
I've been trying to more often than not recently replace any swear words because we're trying to phase out swearing around the office as much as possible. I'm trying to replace them.
The funny thing was today when I picked her up, her juice bottle leaked, and I just hear this fudge knuckles.
I've been trying to replace swear words because we're trying to phase it out at work as much as possible. I've been trying to replace it by just saying the word bus.
There you go.
Also, I do very much enjoy Son of a Biscuit.
Nice.
My favourite one is Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
That's a good one. I do enjoy that.
That's cheating.
Sucking Elf is a good one.
That is a
Sucking Elf is
very
my
good
favourite.
one. Just want to say that it becomes so satisfying to shout out.
Question 7. What Stanley Kubrick film starred Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman? What Stanley Kubrick film starred Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman?
All of them?
I would like to announce my father was going to be in that movie.
What, all of them? Okay, so I'm upping my bet. At least 3 questions correct.
I will expand on that thought later.
Okay. R. Norton suggests that it's cheating to say biscuit because when you say biscuit, we all know what you mean. I don't particularly care.
Well, yeah, but biscuits are delicious, so that's okay.
No, I'm not going to finish that sentence.
I do also enjoy Shut the Front Door.
Yeah.
And Melon Farmer. But I mean that's difficult to just like drop into conversation.
I must remind your sense of being buggity, 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 buggity. Just basically until it's done. Or Bing Bong. You know, Bing Bong's a good one.
Bing bong.
Because it makes you feel happier afterwards as well.
It does. It's got a very nice cadence to it. Bing bong.
So was it? It was Tom Cruise and Whoosy?
Nicole Kidman.
Okay, that didn't help.
Eloise says, as most of the answers that they've written, are John Wayne. I don't think that they're going to get 3 or more. Law says, I often to end an elongated F fart bucket or flaps.
No. Fudge is a favourite.
Fudge is a good
It
one.
was when you get to the end of the... And you can't think of another word. So you just come out with uck.
Sugar just doesn't have the same impact.
No,
No,
sugar
it doesn't.
doesn't.
But when you have a small child that repeats certain words very loudly in McDonald's in front of a very, very, very posh auntie.
That's why I think sugar honey iced tea is a good one, because you can say that they're referencing Madagascar.
All she could say
does that
was,
child happen to maybe be in the stream with us right now?
possibly, and the auntie just basically said, from the mouth of babes.
Question 8. In The Shining, which room is Danny warned to stay out of? I noticed that in the way that this question is written, I nearly gave you the answer to question 1 in question 8.
Go on.
Which room is Danny warned to stay out of in The Shining? I will tell you what that question originally was written as when we do the answers.
No.
What room is Danny warned to stay out of? Eloise says, the problem I have when trying to self-censor is I force myself to not say one swear word and just end up saying a different swear word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
That's...
I really ever cuss, but then you date someone who cusses a lot and you end up cussing all the time.
I didn't cuss for the longest time, and then I went to a trade school. No, I went to a trade school and I boarded there for about a year, and I came back and apparently they transplanted my tongue because my vocabulary went down.
The other one that I've started doing with certain swear words is we've got the list of words you can't say in the office next to the swear jar. It's silly because nobody actually puts money in the swear jar anymore. Everybody's given up on that. We've still got the swear jar out, and we've still got the list of words next to it. So every so often I will just reference the number on the list. And so it's like if somebody's being a very annoying client, it'll be that client's being an absolute thunder 16. An absolutely raging number 16 this morning. I can't understand what's got so up them.
Why does that just sound like something should have been on the IT crowd?
Yeah.
Kinda does.
It kind of does.
It really does, doesn't it? It just sort of sounds like, oh, 6.
I also enjoy Eloise has just said, like on several occasions, I've gone, shh, fuck.
It kind of defeats the purpose there.
I like that suggestion from my dear. But
That's
just put it
not a
with
bad
piece
plan.
of paper with swear words on it, so it becomes an actual swear in the jar. the end of the month, we can just come out and see what the most popular swear is in the office. And at the office party, I'm sure we can all 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
I could do a chart. I like charts.
I want to see that chart, to be fair. I want to see that. Basically, what you want to place that is anytime you want to swear, write it down and put it in the jar.
Question 9. I don't know how long we missed the timer on that one, but question 9. Kubrick never won the Oscar for Best Director, but he was nominated 4 times for the award. Can you name any of the 4 films he was nominated for? You get 1 point for each film. He never won the Oscar for Best Director, but was nominated 4 times for 4 different films. Can you name any of the films that he was nominated for? You get 1 point for getting any of them correct.
If I just write no, do I get a point for that?
You
if it's
don't.
Correct? How many can I name? None. Damn head. Okay, fine. Yeah. That's what I need to make next. It's just a little thing there. We go. That's what I need to make next. I need to make the swear bar.
Yeah.
I think I might even have a good piece of wood for that one. No, I'm getting distracted. Focus,
Ben. Focus.
Stop thinking about a swear bar. I don't need to make the swear bar now.
I'll send you a reminder later.
My favourite part is I'm thinking, I can make it double-sided, so one of them could be the one from Scott Pilgrim, the other one could be from the new bit on YouTube of the amazing digital circus.
I get the feeling that the other one that we'd quite enjoy seeing is the have you seen the Hero Forged sensor bar? So you know Hero Forge does 3D printed miniatures of your D&D characters. One of the costume pieces you can get is the sensor bar over genitalia regions, so that you can have nude characters without having actually nude characters. And they do a sensor bar that is either just like the plain black sensor bar or one that's made of wood and looks like an actual sensor bar you might have in real life. We're now going to do question 10. Pendragon Nomad says, "Excuse me, what did I just walk into?" Question 10. How many minutes pass in 2001 A Space Odyssey before the first line of dialogue? How many minutes of 2001 A Space Odyssey pass before the first line of dialogue?
If we get this,
Yes.
or sorry, more important, if none of us get this, can we get the person who gets the closest minutes?
We'll do it. We'll do it Price of Right style, so whoever's closest without going over.
Alright. I just spotted a really good cobweb on our ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
I see that you've sent me something, Tanny. I was going to look it after the stream, but you've mentioned it now, so... Ooh. And that's all you're getting out of that for now. R. Norton says Price is Right theme music plays.
And while John's distracted,
do not give Ben the answers.
Ben,
do not do it. Don't
I don't know
do
what
it.
you're responding to, John. There's nothing happening here. I'm just carefully writing down answers and trying to... Quick, he doesn't notice. Trying to just
I'm looking straight at you, Ben.
It's fine, because I can't see you, so that means it's not happening.
You're not... Oh, you weren't even
fine.
covering your eyes for a
He
minute.
needs to go into pub quiz jail.
I mean, I'll put him in jail. I'll put him in jail. But I fear that the jail at the moment is the horny jail.
Oh dear.
Wait, that's
Well, it's
my
accurate
fail.
as well. Okay, now that's
Apparently,
immediately.
I won't do the Bruce Forsyth impression, but apparently I will do the Arkwright from Open All Hours and or Porky Pig impression of jail.
Loved Open All Hours. Got a story about that too.
I love the line "shepherd with pots." It's great spoonerism.
Well, the hairdressers it was filmed in, the flat that was actually above the hairdressers was the very first flat my parents could afford in Doncaster when we first moved there.
That's amazing.
We were, literally in the next street, and my father heard about filming going on, went to check it out, and talked to David Jason for about 45 minutes. Before they were
Wow.
like, you're due on scene.
we need you over here, please.
Yeah.
At which point they grabbed your father, dragged him on scene.
No.
And
he
thus,
would not have minded.
thus he stole the part of Granville.
So that show has got sort of a special place in our hearts.
That is incredible.
Yeah,
Let's.
I was too young because I was never in that flat, but yeah.
It's been great to meet Ronnie Barker. Anyway,
Right.
let's get some answers. Ben, let's start with you. What is the name of the hotel from The Shining?
I wasn't sure, but I placed down the Overlook Hotel.
That is correct.
Hey!
Better answer. Has been hotel.
That's a different hotel.
But it's a better hotel.
And to be fair, there's a lot less ghosts and more actual murder going on, so it depends on your definition.
Tanny says, has been?
Yes.
Angel.
Be careful of the radio demon.
Angel. Kubrick directed Spartacus, but who won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor?
I don't know. That's the only one I didn't have an answer for.
Angel Mama.
I've no idea, but I've got two potentials.
Give it a shot.
I've got Marlon Brando
Nope.
or Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Also no.
Was I wrong on both counts?
You were wrong with both.
Well,
Ben.
I also came down with two options for this one. First one was Jerry Lewis, the oldest one which popped into my head.
Nope.
No.
The second one was John Wayne, because that popped into the chat.
Also no. No.
Dang it.
It was Peter
We should
Ustinov.
not be alone.
It was Peter
Sorry.
Ustinov.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Yeah. Before he got
I don't know who
fat
that
man.
is.
Yeah.
Uh,
I do. Yeah. Good.
Angel
Yeah,
Mama.
Okay. Yes.
Who stars as Private Joker Davis in Full Metal Jacket?
Vin Diesel.
Ben.
I said an actor.
Damn.
You can't tell me it's wrong, John. An actor did portray him as...
I was kind of looking for something a little more specific. Angel.
You said his name was Joker what, right?
Joker Davis.
Yeah, okay, good. So it's Jack Napier, obviously.
No.
We're getting
Hurrah.
worse and worse.
Matthew Modine.
Oh, Matthew McDean!
Or that guy.
I was literally, because it's been so long since I've watched the movie, I was literally going through all the faces, going, which one was, because I'm good with faces, useless with names.
I am the same. I don't know why on earth you think that seeing the face in your head was going to help. I have a perfect
no.
picture of his face in my head, and it didn't help.
Matthew Modine is the person you hire when you can't afford Carrie Elways.
Yeah.
Who do we hire if we can't afford him?
Harry Elwes will sue
I'll
you.
do it.
Oh, it's Ben. And speaking of Ben, Ben, World War III breaks out in which of Stanley Kubrick's Cold War classics?
It's the one with the books.
Angel.
Is it Doctor Strangelove?
It is Doctor Strangelove.
Wrong.
Damn it, I was thinking the wrong one.
Or How I Stopped Worrying and Learned to Love the Bomb. Thank you very much.
To give it its
Right,
full
thanks
title.
for that answer.
You heard my point.
Angel. In 2001, A Space Odyssey. No, this is actually your one to answer.
You answered Ben's one.
Oops.
In 2001, A Space Odyssey, an ape throws a bone in the air, and the bone turns into...
The monolith?
Angel Mama?
Isn't it a club? Like, a wooden stick club thing?
Ben?
I went for the monolith as well. But I wasn't sure it just turned into the space baby just for no reason.
It turns into a spaceship.
Oh.
So they've used the bone as a club, and then he throws it into the air, and as it flips in the air, it transitions to being a spaceship.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Sorry.
Angel Mama.
Yes.
How did you answer this one? What Kubrick film is a futuristic movie about ultraviolence, rape, and Beethoven?
That would be Clockwork Orange.
It would be.
Kubrick actually pulled it from being viewed in the UK.
We also watched that one at college.
So did I.
Yeah.
I read the book.
Different college, I think, though. Different college.
Yeah.
I read the book in high school. High school English lit.
I've seen it referenced.
And yes,
in
Rod, that
comic
was the key
books.
moment of learning to use tools, watching Clockwork Orange.
Pendragon Nomad says, I've never seen that. Good.
It's very good.
It's very violent.
It's good. It's also very violent. Ultra violent,
Very
some
violent.
might say.
Yeah.
Pleasant.
Ben,
Yeah.
what Kubrick film starred Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman?
The one where he runs. To be fair, that's betting my odds. I can pretty much go for all of them if there's Tom Cruise in it.
Angel.
Was it Eyes Wide Shut?
It was.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so my continued story is they needed people that were going to be in tuxedos in the background in the big scene where they're at like the ball, like they're having a party, it's all downstairs and they're all wearing masks, but they're in tuxedos and stuff. And my father has got his Actors Guild card, and so he's called up, but he was already booked to sing on a cruise for 10 weeks. So he had to turn down the part in the movie. Then he ended up with laryngitis and couldn't do the cruise.
Damn it.
Wow.
I also just want to reference the Tom Cruise stars in the one where he runs.
Tom Cruise stars
That's
in
the only movie he didn't.
one where he runs. Coming soon to a cinema near you.
Very briefly,
then they
because
get
he's
divorced.
running
I
out
mean,
again.
Who end up in movies together. They're like, yeah, we'll do a movie. It'll be so cute. I love you, love you. And within months, they're fucking divorced.
Angel, what? So, the question as it was written, Angel, what room is Danny warned to stay out of at the Overlook Hotel?
407?
Angel
I
Mama.
didn't remember.
I had 1408 stuck in my head, but I think that's the name of another movie.
It's a different movie.
And then
Ben.
I wrote all of them.
I put down 318.
The correct answer is 237.
So 666 wasn't it either, huh?
No.
And it wasn't John Wayne.
I think, if I'm remembering it correctly, that the reason it is room 237 is the hotel that the film was filmed at doesn't have a room 237.
Oh,
that was the
right.
reason that they were saying, like, you shouldn't go into room 237, was because the hotel didn't have that room number. And they were basically like, it was going to be one of the rooms that they did have, and they were like, well, no one's ever going to want to stay in that room ever again if we have that,
Right.
like, because we're already going to be that hotel from The
I'm
Shining.
not sure.
Yeah.
Didn't they also change the number from the book to the film?
I think so. I think because of that reason.
Because of that reason.
Yeah.
Hence, yeah. We've watched like 3 different ghost hunter shows in that.
Yeah, go to
frickin-
that hotel.
Yeah.
Also, R. Norton goes back to the well with the one where he runs to sprint. Angel Mama. Kubrick never won the Oscar for Best Director, but he was nominated 4 times. Can you name any of the films?
Okay, I wrote 4 films. Unfortunately, I wrote, 2001,
Yep.
Spartacus,
Nope.
Doctor Strangelove, and Full Metal Jacket.
So you get 2. Because he was nominated for 2001 and he was nominated for Doctor Strangelove.
I bet he was nominated for some of his early works.
Ben, can you name any other films?
I must admit, I just ended up having fun with this one after a bit, so bear with me. But it started off with The Shining, then 2001 Space Odyssey, The Moon Landing, and then Debbie Does Dallas.
Oh, that's my favorite of his.
You get 1 point. Angel.
I had the Full Metal Jacket, Clockwork Orange, The Shining, and Eyes Wide Shut.
So you get 1 point as well. It was the 4 films that he was nominated for were Doctor Strangelove, 2001: A Space Odyssey, A Clockwork Orange, and Barry Lyndon.
Oh, I didn't think he was nominated for that one.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people actually sort of poo-pooed it.
He was apparently still nominated. He didn't win, so I mean, clearly it didn't go
But it was
particularly well for him. But
it was a very different Kubrick, that movie. That was not along his normal lines of movie.
Ben, finally, how many minutes pass in 2001: A Space Odyssey before the first line of dialogue?
Right. For the sake, I haven't even watched it before. I wasn't too sure. I just placed down 20 minutes.
Okay. Angel.
I put 10 minutes.
Angel Mama.
24.
Oh. Angel
Wait,
Mama is closest without going over. It's
Ooh.
25.
Wow.
I know it was it's the longest silent, like, non-scripted opening in a movie. And I knew it was nearly half an hour.
Yeah, it's 25 minutes.
Good job, Mama.
Okay, so Ben, how did you do that round?
I got 3 out of 10.
Angel Feather.
I got 4.
And Orange Clock.
5.
There you go, that's much better than the zeros. This is why I had faith in you all.
That's because you gave out extra freaking points. Oh, hang on, I didn't have that one. I got 6. Look.
See?
Oh, good, she did. Got 6.
See? Give out extra points, you don't even add them to your score.
Sorry. Alright.
Honestly, the only reason I even knew half those movies were Kubrick was because Mom read a whole bunch of them out off a list like 3 or 4 years ago.
Our Norton says he got 11 out of 10.
Well done, Norton.
Good job.
And Eloise
It's a shame that you're not here. You can't get any bragging rights.
Eloise got 2. Okay, let's go on to round 2. This is a multiple choice.
Everything required.
Multiple choice, so we're going to drop it down to 1:30 on the timer. This is on weird scientific discoveries of the year 2023.
No, they found me a lot earlier than that.
Weird science discoveries of the year 2023, starting with question 1. In January, NASA scientists thought they'd discovered the face of which animal on the surface of the red planet? A cat, a bear, a snake, or an owl? In January, NASA scientists thought they'd discovered the face of which animal on the surface of the red planet? A cat, a bear, a snake, or an owl? R. Norton says, I need to get a glamorous assistant to have a timer and reveal the answers.
That's why he's got me on camera. So I can be the glamorous
Does anyone know where I can hire a glamorous assistant?
I mean, I'm right here, John. Jeez, just ask.
Oh, good lord. He said glamorous.
I mean, you don't need much more glamour than me. I already have it down to the T there, John. Yes. Just do it. A message from the quest giver.
R. Norton, I think that they said it looked like the face of an animal. I don't think they actually thought it was the face of an animal embedded into the Earth, or into the Earth of Mars.
That is a funny question when it comes down to it. So the Earth of another planet, do we just call it the planet's title? So
that's buried in the
made of
Mars.
Earth. So would it be landed embedded in Mars?
I think it would be embedded in the land or in the soil. Or the rock. I think they would use the name of the material it's supposedly embedded in.
Oh, I know, but it's more along the lines of, like, if we colonize Mars eventually, would we effectively be on the, generally term, like we use a general term for Earth down here? Would there be a general term of Mars? Would you go and till the Mars? It's ready for us to try and do some crops.
It's now time for question 2.
Yeah.
Question 2. Bringing animals back from extinction is a major hope for many scientists, but what long-gone creature's DNA did a team in Australia use to create meatballs? A T-Rex, a dodo, a woolly mammoth, or a saber-toothed tiger? Bringing animals back from extinction.
Remember this, because pretty much everybody responded in the correct way.
We have 6 movies that say this is a really bad idea. Stop.
Because there's really only one way to respond when they say, hey, let's bring animals back.
I just love the image in my mind as well. It's not bringing them back. It's bringing them back for a very particular thing, which just makes me wonder whether there was a person cracking open rocks and licking them. Like, this one, this is the one. This is Tasty Rock. Bring this back as meat.
This is the one we need to turn into meatballs.
It's like, Derek, you've got to stop doing that. No. Derek, we're in Chernobyl. I don't care.
Derek, you've got 3 arms now. Just stop licking the rocks.
Not until I get a second mouth. You know my dream, John. Do not take away my dream. And that's when John started the final boss fight.
Did I get back in time for question 3?
R. Norton says, Jurassic Diner, Jurassic Fast Food.
Yeah.
Eloise says, they wouldn't let us eat the fossilized bread. They won't let us drink the sarcophagus juice. Let us eat the redacted meatballs. Question 3. Question 3. The Hirota people lived on the southern Japanese island of Tanegashima around 200 CE to 600 CE, but what bizarre activity did the parents do? A. Created alcoholic drinks with breast milk to make sleepless nights pass quicker. Bound their babies' heads to make them short and flat. Left all the children with a single group nanny until they turned 1. Or painted the babies bright yellow and orange to scare off predators who would assume that they were poisonous.
The worst part is they all sound plausible.
The Hirota
Wow.
people lived on a southern Japanese island of Tengnashima around 200 to 600 CE, but what bizarre activity did the parents do? Created alcoholic drinks with breast milk, bound their babies' heads, left... no, it is one of these. It is only one of these.
I
Left...
have to admit, though, I am forever going to call it booby booze.
Bees.
A martini, shaken, not stirred.
Oh.
If you're really lucky, you get to drink right from the source.
Oh.
I don't think anyone's saying that the breast milk was alcoholic.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that at all either. But at the
He's just saying that would be a nice way to end his day.
I mean, fair. To each their own.
Why do I feel like Lorna's just hitching her top up really tightly right now?
or she's putting on an extra robe.
I just imagine a few extra locks being put on the door in the meantime. Okay.
These are our business.
I'm
Law
so
says-
sorry.
Law says unsubscribe.
I was saying,
Question-
put some more locks on the door just for the sake of, I've got a full tank of gas. Right,
Oh.
anyway.
Question 4. Scientists discovered the origin of ginger hair in which 10-million-year-old amphibian? A frog, a salamander, a newt, or a toad?
Don't make me into a newt.
I got better. Scientists discovered the origin of ginger hair in which 10-million-year-old amphibians? Tanny says, ginger hair? Yeah, apparently they've discovered the origin of where gingers come from. Isn't that great, Tanny?
God, they know the source of their power now. Top one. Oh.
I bleepin' knew it.
Yes, you are from a superior race.
We are lizards.
A
No, you're
superior
amphibians.
source.
Hang on, is this implying somebody fucked a frog and bam, somehow it made sexy humans?
Yes.
I don't think it's implying, more straight out saying.
Our Norton asks, does this mean ginger people are amphibians?
It's just more proof that ginger people have no souls.
Are ginger people more accustomed to get webbing between their fingers? It might explain a few things.
Question 5.
Oh, I missed the question. Oh well, never mind.
Question... You missed question 4?
We are on question 4.
Well, no, question 4
No,
was
we're on
the
question
scientists discovered the origin of ginger people.
I must have missed question 3.
That was the boobs.
Oh, in which case I forgot to write down an answer for question 3.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Hold on. I'll just quickly scribble something. Carry on.
Question 5. You were just so distracted by booby juice.
That would make sense.
Question
That would make
5. In November, scientists announced they had discovered something very weird inside the planet. What was it? A watery ocean trapped beneath the crust? A diamond taller than the Eiffel Tower? a huge hole, or the remains of another planet?
Oh, they are all good.
In November,
Terrifying
scientists
questions for the sake of.
scientists announced
sci-fi,
they
they would be
discovered
terrifying.
something very weird inside the planet.
I'm pretty sure I've seen anime based on all of those answers.
Tanny says
glad
they
that
do
the-
like to swim.
Yeah. I'm just glad they didn't say that there's a giant celestial staying.
It's-
There's a giant person in there.
Who knew?
Let's see now.
Marvel movies are trying to warn us. They're trying to warn us. Eloise questions, did they find the corner shop where absent fathers disappeared to buy cigarettes and never came back?
Just popping down the shop.
And then it just fell into the planet.
Years later.
20 seconds left to write down an answer, A, B, C, or D.
I was looking at your picture, but you minimised it.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, she's looking much more like a lady who's sewing now.
Okay, question 6. The Scythians are a mysterious civilization leaving little trace behind for 21st century archaeologists to decipher. However, they did make one gruesome discovery this year regarding what happened to the defeated enemies of the Scythians. A. The Scythians ate their eyeballs. B. They used their skin to make leather. C. They used them as literal human shields. Or D. They drank their blood.
Very civilized.
The Scythians are a mysterious civilization leaving little trace behind for 21st century archaeologists. However, they did make one gruesome discovery this year regarding what they did to their defeated enemies.
Force them to watch all the Tinkerbell movies?
I swear you'd hear more about that, but I could just. Okay.
Which I joke about, but I actually really like the Tinkerbell movies.
I was going to say, force them to watch all the Fast and Furious movies.
Oh, God.
Oh, I realised also that this was the round that I could only find 9 questions for. So there's just 9 questions this round.
Okie dokie.
No, you've got a point there as well, my dear. I'm not going to deny that one. In fact, maybe we should start using some of these tactics. We might make a difference. I'll get my dinner fork out. Mind you, actually, it would make a difference a little bit. Yeah, you carry on going your way. I'm going to have a crack at this.
Lesson the first, humans aren't civilized.
But we try to be. We pretend. Not very well, but we pretend.
Question 7. The sea cucumber. It's a thing that exists.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
But
Thanks
what
to
if,
Jackass, I know all about.
It's not a cucumber.
but what if scientists discovered that this weird creature can do? Kill liver cancer cells, whiten teeth, treat eczema, or help weight loss? Which of
They weren't
those?
doing any of that in the Jackass films.
Which of those can the sea cucumber assist you with?
Can you go through the options again?
Kill liver cancer cells, whiten teeth, treat eczema, help weight loss. Addendum to lesson the first, humans aren't civilized unless it's time for tea and cake.
Very true. But that would be only the British.
Only the British might have.
Just the one, Mrs. Wembley. Just the one. I think I need a glass of sherry. Just the one, Mrs. Wembley.
And then I turn up. Right, get out the cakes. We need a right good sing song now. And I was about to start playing music on my mug. That's not a good idea. Ben, get your hands occupied doing other things. Not that
those
before.
kinds of things.
No, my hands are up. You can see them in the camera.
Above the desk.
I'm playing with something, but it's on my finger. No, that sounds worse. The camera. Look at the camera.
It's perfectly PG.
Stop
Unlike-
you're behind, Ben. Just stop.
Unlike the next question, which... The next question, question 8...
A man found a clitoris without a map.
Scientists at a Swiss university found something extraordinary about the Serratin bat this year. But what was it? A. They can stay awake for up to a week at a time. B. Their tiny teeth are stronger than diamonds. C. They shrink in the rain. Or D. They use their enormous penis as an arm during sex.
I mean, I like to... Sorry, I mean, I imagine it very funny, just, hanging in the mouth to dry.
I still think my answer has validity because that would be an amazing scientific discovery of 2023.
Law would like to say that my son walked in just as a man found the clitoris was said.
Good
Hi,
job.
Theo!
Without a map.
Hi, Theo.
Correcting the use of Britain.
This is why I don't comment anymore.
Hey, Mom.
Oh,
Theo says
good
hello.
timing there. That was very good timing. Okay.
It's a very small island.
Yep.
Near a deep ravine.
Ah!
Stop digging.
I was leaving it at that.
Law would like to point out that it's okay.
Oh. Many men
wants
have
to talk to
died
me
trying to get that
before-
treasure. Trying to find the hidden treasure of clitoris.
And finally, we're going to move on now to question 9. Question 9. In November, a team of marine biologists at Southampton University made which alarming discovery about starfish? Their genome contains no connection to any other animal. They are immortal. Their entire body is in fact a head. Or they are impervious to nuclear radiation. In November, a team of marine biologists at Southampton University made which alarming discovery about starfish?
I think I remember hearing that.
Well,
Maybe months.
at least he's learning some. Learning is good. Learning is very good. But this is just where you want to learn this side of things. This
Final
side
boss
of-
fight. Teaching you all
We're
the
here for
important
education.
things.
We like to give you answers to questions you didn't ask.
Law would like to point out that he's now gone away, so please implore you to carry on being inappropriate.
See, the thing is, she's so disappointed with Ben's performance, at least her son should know what to do.
Oh, God, please, throwing some shade.
Oh, that's a burn and a half. I'll say that much.
That was just
Ouch.
cruel.
How do you know?
Yes. Law would want to know how you know.
Al
Subscribe
Norton
to my Old
says-
McFan.
R. Norton
Starting to wonder
says,
what happened at the cabin that time.
I like the idea of a science department going, okay, get the octopus. No, radiation killed the octopus. Now get the squid. Yeah, squid died as well. Well, that's 500 dead so far. Get the starfish.
To be fair, that does sound like science back in the day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's throw science at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah.
Who is ready for some answers?
Oh God, please.
Angel,
Yes.
in January, NASA scientists thought they'd discovered the face of which animal in the surface of the red planet?
Was it a bear?
It was a bear. The strange image was taken by the Mars reconnaissance. The looking at Mars spaceship thing from about 150 miles above the surface. Reconnaissance. Nope, I'm not saying that word. Apparently, it's not coming out.
You just say recon, honey. Recon.
Reconnaissance drone?
Orbiter. Reconnaissance. Recon orbiter.
There you go. Woohoo!
Yeah.
I do like just calling it the looking at Mars spaceship.
Yeah, that works. The looky-loo thing.
Angel Mama.
Yes.
Bringing animals back from extinction is a major hope for many scientists. It was woolly mammoth.
Yes.
Ah, yes, my favourite named the Moonlandy ship.
Don't go to IKEA for their meatballs for a while.
Ben. The Hirota people lived on the southern Japanese island of Taganashima.
The boo-boo question.
But what bizarre activity did the parents do?
I put it down to one babysitter.
No. Angel.
Booby boos. I'm
I'm afraid no.
Aww.
They bound their baby's head so they were long and flat,
They did indeed do that thing.
which is despicable. But think about Japanese. They used to bind their feet?
No, that was the Chinese, honey.
Well, one of the Asians.
That it wasn't known until this year if the deformities were natural or deliberate, and we've now worked out that they deliberately
They were
bound
deliberate,
the head.
It's like giraffe neck women. There's different ideas of beauty, I suppose,
Yeah.
and the binding of the feet and all those kind of bizarre body modifications. But look, I wear a nose ring. I don't wear it for anybody else but myself because obviously, it's on my face. But there are different standards of beauty in different cultures, and very odd though because I can't imagine that's not painful for the child.
Oh, I would have thought
suppose
so.
I would think as a baby, when your skull is still forming, it's soft enough that it might not have been an issue. Or
Might have been as painful, maybe.
Yeah, or because they're a baby, they can't complain at least.
But there is that.
I don't know. Babies can do one thing very well, and it's make a lot of noise very loudly.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is very
Also,
true.
also, I am led to believe ooze various bodily fluids from various orifices
Oh my God! Constant bloody.
in a variety of colours and smells.
Yeah.
That thought there, Eloise, is just I don't like the thinking of the thought of doing that or seeing that. But yes, I suppose, yeah.
Anyway, Angel. Scientists
No.
discovered the origin of ginger hair in which 10 million year old amphibian.
It was a newt.
Angel Mother.
Frog.
It was a frog. Paleontologists at the University College Cork found the earliest evidence of phenylanin, the pigment that causes ginger coloration in the ancient species. They are the first place that they've found the ginger color.
I'm not even going to go there. Not going to go there.
Angel Mama.
Jennifer, someone fucked Kermit and now we've got redheads.
It sounds like you went there.
Muppets was actually telling us that.
In November, scientists announced that they had discovered something very weird inside the planet. Angel Mama, what was it?
I honestly have no idea, so I put ocean.
Ben.
I put they found the remnants of another planet.
You are correct, Ben. They
Yes, sir.
They think it belongs to a planet called Thea, which many believe crashed into the Earth and formed the Moon. So yeah, there's a whole other bit of someone else's planet in there. Woo.
No, there's a planet in my planet.
You got planet in my planet.
I just like the whole concept where they dug down far enough and just got to a point of, hang on a second, this dirt doesn't look like our dirt. We must test it.
I like the idea of a diamond as big as, what was it? You said the Eiffel Tower?
Taller than the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if they found that, that'd be so far over the news that even if you don't look at the news, you'd know about that one.
I know, but could you imagine the ring? You'd be like dragging around Paris, you know?
Law says, yoinks dibs, said the Earth. Eloise says, when two planets love each other very much. And R. Norton said, it's ours now. Ben.
Yeah?
The Scythians. The Scythians are a mysterious civilization. What did they do to their enemies, Ben?
Use human skin as leather.
Yes. Researchers found leather equipment made from human skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, flippin' Edward Gein did the same thing, but he was locked up.
Did anyone else...
Very much inspired by the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Did anyone else write down that they drank human blood?
No.
Cool. You'd get half a point for that because the fact that they used human skin as leather was something that was recorded by an ancient Greek historian, Herodotus, who also says they drank the blood of their enemies. So now that we've got evidence of them doing one of those, maybe both.
I sent Pete, my brother, a card that basically said the problem with the world today is people don't drink the blood of their enemies from their cracked open skulls enough anymore.
There you go.
I think that's perfectly valid.
Angel.
Iridocyclitis.
What does the sea cucumber... What can people do with a sea cucumber?
Kill cancer?
Yes.
But I was pretty sure I'd heard that one.
Yeah, the sea cucumber can be used to kill liver cancer.
Oh, for some reason I heard you say that it killed liver cells.
Liver cancer.
I
didn't hear the cancer. Because I was just thinking, yeah, I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be that much of a mention of killing liver cells. So, trying to place him down for expert, but no, sorry, I missaid that one entirely.
Fair. Oh god, how come we got to this one? Angel Mama.
I'll just say it's an arm.
Yep.
And leave it down.
Yep.
Because it's 7 times the size of her lady bits. There's no way it's fitting.
It's
I guess that was
if
the
you get
answer.
the right angle, I find
the penis, the bat's penis is 7 times longer.
Feel on that one.
7 times longer and wider than the vagina.
That's what I said.
And so they just sort of whip it on the outside.
Yeah, smack it around a bit.
And finally,
Well,
Ben.
Before John
was
read
only
the question, he said
Wait,
it
there
was
was
going
only
to be
9
a
questions
novel.
in this one.
There were only 9 this round.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I was going mad thinking, oh no, I missed the last one. Okay.
I unfortunately could only find 9 scientific discoveries that made good multiple choice questions. It's
Fair enough.
I tried to find another one, but I just couldn't. Ben, in November, what did a team of marine biologists at Southampton University discover about starfish?
They are practically immortal.
No, Angel.
Oh, I put the immortal thing. So.
did I.
Yeah, I could have sworn that, you cut off a limb and it basically they.
Oh no, it grows back. The thing they discovered is that they are basically just a head.
Oh.
Their body is entirely head.
So then,
I
what
know
are
that-
the legs? It's just a big star-shaped head.
Yes.
They are freaking Patrick Star.
Yes. Yeah, they are. They are just a head.
Sorry, Midia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I say stupid things. You should know this about me by now.
Laura's unsubscribed from Ben again.
Oh dear.
Dang it, my only constant follower.
Okay, let's get the points. Quest giver.
I got 4 out of 9.
So that brings you to 7. Angel feather.
I got 5.
That brings you to 9. And the orange clock.
7.
That brings you to 13.
She's disappointed because she wants to pick the next round.
Well, that's a shame. It's going to be me, and I'm going to be doing it on crust chili. No, I'll find something else lingering around me.
I was really surprised I got that many. I was pleased with myself.
I mean, to be fair, so are the bats.
Yeah.
It was all the bats. Yes, it was all the bats.
Let's.
John, do we actually have 10 questions in this round?
We do have 10 questions. At least 10 things occurred last year.
Wow.
And I have questions about them. I misheard clock and got very confused as to the theme of the name. Was thinking, was there a Willy Wonka round or something? Right, let's continue our wrap-up of 2023. The first question. What second-hand item did the Bernardo's charity shop in Gorsinian, Swansea ask people to not donate anymore? Pornography, firearms, sex toys, or cat litter?
You go over the question again.
What second-hand item did the Bernardo's charity shop in Swansea ask people to stop donating? Porn, firearms, sex toys, or cat litter?
I feel like any of those should not be donated.
Did the
point?
Did the repeat of the answers assist you in any way, Ben, with working out which one they've actually had to stop asking people to donate?
Not really. I was trying to think of more for the sake of what company it was which was asking, and it's like, okay.
Shit, motherfucker. Here's a Twitter question. What is something you will never do again? This quiz. Oof. Well, I won't.
Oh,
True. She means this one specifically, John.
I might just rewrite all the questions next time, and then you'll have to do this quiz again.
Got you there.
That's
I do-
just evil.
I do have all of the old questions that I have written down in other Google Docs, so I can literally just pull up old rounds. see if you remember. Question 2. Why did Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson object to the waxwork of him unveiled at the Grevin Museum in Paris in October? A. It was at least a foot shorter than his 6'5" in height. B. It appeared to be Caucasian rather than his dual Samoan African-American ethnicity. C. The sculptor used an inverted photograph as the model, meaning his tattoos were on the wrong limbs and backwards. Or D. As a follower of Polynesian animism, he is opposed to effigies of any kind. Or R. Norton says, E. It was literally just a rock.
To be fair, you done that one. I reckon The Rock would actually love that one. Have a photo with it, the whole side.
And add ambient lighting, I said. It looked great, I said.
Are you saying that to me, John?
No, she's yelling at her. She's doing a thingy, a Star Wars thingy.
Are we ready for question 3? Because if you aren't tough, it's now time from the timer.
I could probably use a minute because most of us are just like, yeah, whatever.
Okay, we're going down to a minute because most of us are just like, whatever.
Okay.
I mean, right now, I'm not sure I've even got enough alphabet to answer the questions.
Question 3. The Academy Award for Best Picture went to Everything Everywhere All at Once. But which other notable achievement did this film manage? With 266 awards out of 405 nominations, it is the most awarded film of all time. Its soundtrack is the best-selling album ever in Macaw. The verse-jumping theory posited in the film was deemed possible, though not proven, by eggheads at Stanford University, or it's the highest-grossing English-language film with all non-white leads.
By the way, hello,
hey, Marley.
Marley. Hello, good to see you.
Doing all right, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, they hired the eggheads from the TV show. Yeah, it's feasible.
Would you prefer boffins, scientists, theoretical physicists?
Coneheads. How about the coneheads? We'll use them instead. The same shape. Same.
The nerds. Okay. 10 seconds left to write down A, B, C, or D.
Yeah, no, it's very difficult. A, B, C, D.
Okay, question 4. Which of the following items was not removed from the Consumer Price Index shopping basket this year to reflect a change in public consumption? Tampons, digital compact cameras, a pack of 20 cigarettes, or a man's belt?
Was removed from which?
Was not removed. One of these items was not removed from the Consumer Price Index shopping basket this year.
Huh.
What were those options again?
tampons, digital compact cameras, a pack of 20 cigarettes, or a men's belt? Which of the... I'm going to repeat this again for Eloise, just for the sake of it. Which of the following items was not removed from the Consumer Price Index shopping basket this year to reflect a change in public consumption? Tampons, digital compact cameras, a pack of 20 cigarettes, or a men's belt? 3 of those were removed, 1 of them was not. I'm going to give a couple more seconds to this one, and then we're going to say it is time for question 5.
Okay.
Buckle up, because this might be one of the longest questions. In June, one of the strangest cheating scandals in chess history appeared resolved when the lawsuit between rising star Hans Niemann and world champion Magnus Carlsen was dismissed. The furore gained prominence due to allegations that Niemann had cheated during his victory over Carlsen in 2020, using which unlikely method? Communicating with a psychic before each match, through the use of anal beads which were connected to a remote computer, seducing 2 different members of the adjudication panel, or methodically passing wind to put his opponent off.
I know it's not the answer, but I wish it was the anal beads.
I know the answer. And I half wonder whether maybe multiple answers could go into this one, technically. Because, yeah, I remember this story and all this sort of thing. I watched other people trying to prove and disprove it, which was hilarious. Mind you, there's a few interesting bits when it comes down to chess and all that sort of thing. How to get an edge on your opponent. Stare them down. Look them deep into their souls so that they do not know what they're... It's okay, calm down. This was meant to be for preschoolers. Right. It's the last time I watched Mr. Tumble.
John, can you read the options again?
He communicates...
It was psychic, something, anal beads and farting, right?
Psychic, anal beads, seduction of 2 different members of the adjudication panel, and methodically passing wind.
Okay, thank you.
It is now time for question 6. We said goodbye to Irish actor Michael Gambon this year, whose passing was marked with a flurry of glorious anecdotes. One of these was not his. He once faked a heart attack while flying a plane to scare the actor Terence Rigby. He told director Peter Hall he was late because his mother had died, then feigned ignorance about her turning up to the opening nights for decades. At an evening with Daniel Craig, he told everyone that his mother had operated the cranes that built the Titanic in Belfast. Or, after a night drinking with the actor Peter Finch, he bought a small pub in Dublin rather than leaving said premises when asked to. We said goodbye to Michael Gambon. One of these was not one of the glorious anecdotes told about him. He faked a heart attack to scare actor Terence Rigby. He feigned his mother's death and then feigned ignorance. At an evening with Daniel Craig, he told everyone his mother had operated the cranes that built the Titanic. Or he bought the pub instead of leaving when asked to leave.
That's not a power move.
I was thinking that's more of a Peter O'Toole kind of thing, isn't it?
He had to learn it from somebody.
Yeah, come on. I think they're about the same age. Or with them. No. It's okay.
I'm wondering now about the other stars who own pubs, whether maybe that's the reason a lot of the times. So I'll find a place that's bugger off and let me have the truth.
Question 7. It's been quite a year for Elon Musk, who has seen the valuation of X, formerly Twitter, half during his tenure as owner. Its ad revenue decreased by 89%. He received growing condemnation for racist and anti-Semitic posts on the platform. He did, however, make it into the Guinness Book of World Records, for which notable achievement in January. He was named the world's most divorced man. He registered the single biggest loss of net worth in financial history. His hair transplant was named the most successful in medical history. The emeralds in his father's mine were judged to be the purest ever discovered.
Wow. I need to hear those options again.
Elon made it into the Guinness Book of World Records, for which notable achievement? He was named the world's most divorced man. He registered the single biggest loss of net worth in financial history. His hair transplant was the most successful in medical history, or the emeralds in his father's mine were judged to be the purest ever discovered.
Just imagine that all just ties in to be absolutely correct and just telling him he was really having a down week. Not only was he had the most divorces, as he carried on getting married to the woman who carried on divorcing him so he would remember it, then his hair follicles was having trouble, so they had that done again. And then he's made the biggest loss, but don't you worry, his dad has now got the most precious emeralds and won't let him touch them.
Is everybody ready for question 8?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This year's publishing blockbuster was Prince Harry's memoir, Spare. It claims his best man duties for Prince William were hindered by which unfortunate injury on Harry's person? An infected scorpion bite on his bottom from his travels in South America, an inflamed nipple caused by bodyboarding in Costa Rica, inflamed testicles from getting his COVID vaccine in Trinidad, or a frostbitten penis from a trip to the Arctic.
Also, the most thrown away book.
I can neither confirm nor deny that Elon Musk has a hair transplant.
I just let him, came back from the bottom and heard that and believes it was a list of facts all about. Mind you, it's once again, they all sound incredibly plausible, so might as well be. Let's just say they are. John, just put them down, edit the internet, and make them fact now. Mind you, the hilarious side of things is that if we did that, Elon would get upset. We'd probably get a tirade against us in the news, in which case our popularity would rise through the roof overnight.
Question 9. Question 9. Box office news was dominated by the simultaneous releases of Barbie and Oppenheimer. Barbie remains the highest-grossing film of 2023 worldwide, with Oppenheimer in 3rd place. What movie holds 2nd place between the Barbenheimer duopoly? Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Fast X, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, or The Little Mermaid? R. Norton says, I mean, I have seen that famous picture of Musk from a few years ago where he doesn't seem to have much hair.
And he's very protective of them, tries to make sure that no one notices. That's the real reason why he made the bulletproof car. Is just in case the paparazzi decide to get that close.
toughie, this question. They all seem legit for various reasons.
I know. I just chose one and think, oh, I'll try that one. I wanted to be right.
Seriously?
I really wanted to be right. Like every answer I put down.
Yeah, this is also true.
And we're now moving on to question 10. Spanish Duke Fernando Fitzjames Stewart found himself in court and received which stern legal instruction? Spanish Duke Fernando Fitzjames Stewart found himself in court and received which stern legal instruction? He was to cease using the Duke name for his clothing brand, pending a legal challenge from the American university of the same name. He was to shorten his daughter's 25-word name. He was to stop sending emails demanding an invite to King Charles's coronation. He was to cease calling himself His Royal Highness on official paperwork.
Ooh. Once again, every single one of them very believable.
And therein really lies the challenge.
Yeah, can you read that again, John?
Which bit? Sorry, all the question, all the answer.
The whole thing.
Spanish Duke Fernando Fitzjames Stewart found himself in court and received which stern legal instruction? He was to cease using the Duke name for his clothing brand, pending a legal challenge from the American university of the same name. He was to shorten his daughter's 25-word name. He was to stop sending emails demanding an invitation to King Charles's coronation. Or he was to cease calling himself His Royal Highness on official paperwork. Also, good night, Law.
Good night, Law. Good night, my love.
Sleep well.
Night, Law.
Sweet dreams.
Does everybody have answers?
Yeah. What they're worth.
Whether they're right or not.
Well, no
And
one asked that side of things.
Theo
Yeah,
also
exactly.
says good night.
Oh. Good night, Theo.
Good night, Theo.
If I'm only right, it's simply because I guessed correctly.
Also, sweet dreams, Theo. Have a good night.
Oh,
Angel Mama, which second-hand item did Bernardo's not want people to donate anymore?
I said the naughty toys.
You're correct. Please stop donating naughty sex toys.
I don't know going with the firearms. I could just imagine it's basically them getting rid of the guns.
Well, it was in England. I'm thinking they, there's that armistice. You can hand them into the police station, and you don't.
I
get
know, but the other side of things when it comes down for the sake of just getting rid of them, because armistice they come and go, but otherwise you've got hold of it until. Otherwise,
The
just
other thing
donate
I
it,
thought was,
and then
A,
you.
it got mixed in with some clothing they were getting rid of, or B, everybody rushed out shopping during COVID and no longer use them.
Ben,
Yeah. Huh?
why did The Rock object to the waxwork of him unveiled at Grevin Museum in Paris?
I placed down that the tattoos were backwards.
No.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Angel.
Yeah, that's what I put too. I put the tattoos.
The waxwork appears to be Caucasian,
Oh.
and he is not.
Wow. Out of
It's
all
fine.
things, I didn't think they would get that part wrong.
Yeah.
I just had a good tan that day,
Maybe.
and
Mhm.
normally he's white.
Angel,
Yes.
what other notable achievement did Everything Everywhere All at Once achieve this year?
Being the highest grossing film with all non-white leads.
No.
That's what I put too, so don't ask.
Oh my. Okay, I wasn't sure, but I want this to be accurate. I wanted to say that the Boffin said it's probably the most feasible way that we could potentially do multiple travel.
I'm afraid to say that it did not achieve that one.
Yeah.
It's the most awarded film of all time. It got 266 awards out of 405 nominations.
They were I keep putting off watching that. I need to watch it now.
It
Same
did.
here. I'm thinking, Jesus. Oh, yeah.
It did all the awards. Like it's such an awarded film. It's a really good film. I need to see it again. I saw it on the plane to New York. It's really good. Angel Mama.
Okay, yeah.
Which of the following?
Tampons.
No.
Really?
They we'll come back to that in a second. Ben.
No, I'd also put down tampons on that one.
Angel.
I put the camera.
It's a men's belt.
Oh,
Good lord.
Really?
Tampons were removed, but they were replaced with sanitary towels.
Oh.
The camera and the pack of 20 cigarettes have also been removed. A men's belt was added for the first time.
Huh.
The 20 cigarettes should be in there, the amount they bloody tax them, and a pint of beer.
Ben. Chess.
Yeah.
What was the unlikely method of cheating in the chess thing?
Angel. It was anal beads.
It
that
was
was
computer-controlled anal beads, yes.
Yeah.
oh my god!
So the belief was that basically it had a radio transmitter in there and would vibrate. And it was plugged into a computer which was trained to actually figure out the best way to actually play chess. He had the
so that-
vibrating anal beads to play
That-
chess.
That one that you said you wanted it to be but knew it wasn't, it was.
That's horrifying and amazing. Oh my god.
That is
As I say,
cool.
there is one very dedicated YouTuber out there who tested it fully to find out
Wow. That
if
is
it was
dedication.
possible and how he would make it possible. It's- oh my god.
Straight face is my question. You're in the middle of chess. You can't just go, oh. Fucking game.
Angel.
I just like, oh, yeah.
Angel, which of those anecdotes was not Michael Gambon's?
I think it's the one where he claimed that his mom helped build the Titanic.
I'm afraid not. That was Michael Gambon's anecdote. Angel Mama.
I said faked a heart attack.
Nope,
'Cause you said it was on an aeroplane and that would cause so much trouble.
he did that one.
Oh my gosh, really?
Apparently, that is an anecdote that he claims happened.
Yeah, I know, but still, that's damn cool.
Ben.
Very ballsy too. Everybody.
Troll.
Oop.
Who'd we lose?
Who'd we lose?
That was Michael joined briefly. I think he clicked the wrong channel.
Oh yeah, the little fox popped up on the screen for a sec.
Oh, don't tell me you didn't buy the pub. I'll be sorely disappointed.
Ben.
So I had also put down the Titanic one. So
I will say, Angel Mama, you're going to be sorely disappointed.
Oh, I so wanted that one to
I
be
wanted that one to be
true.
real. I wanted that one to be real. So the moment you tell me where it is, it's like I'm going to that pub now just to try.
Angel Mama,
Yes.
what did you say when I read that out?
When what?
When I read out that anecdote, after a night drinking with actor Peter Finch, he bought this pub in Dublin rather than leaving it. What did you say? Can anyone remember what you said?
Oh, I thought it sounded more like Peter O'Toole.
It was Peter O'Toole.
Oh God! And
That anecdote
I
was
do have
Peter
knowledge
O'Toole.
somewhere.
That anecdote did happen. It didn't happen to Michael Gambon.
I've seen Peter O'Toole drinking with all his friends. He was a terribly, terribly lonely man, and so it was often a thing that when they called time, he was like, "Don't think so," you know. And so yeah. Oh no, actually, that's quite a beautiful anecdote for Peter O'Toole. I like it. So thank you, John. for sharing.
I've lost track of who should be answering this one, but I'm going to start with Ben.
I think it's Ben. Yes.
Ben, What Guinness World Record did Elon Musk get this year?
I'm more hoping for single biggest net loss.
Correct. He registered the single biggest loss of net worth in financial history.
Yeah, he was still like, 100.
Stupidly.
He had like
Oh, yeah.
152 billion, and he's now down to 100 billion. I think he's doing okay.
But also,
Well, there is a new charity auction going on, and there's a live aid, especially for him, just to try.
Angel,
Yes.
which injury did Prince Harry claim in his memoir hampered his best man duties?
I feel like he's the kind of guy who would complain about having a swollen nipple.
No. Angel Mama.
Frostbitten penis.
Correct.
Oh,
No.
thank God.
Yep.
I must admit, the only reason I knew I was going with that one is thanks to South Park.
Yeah, he apparently his best man duties were hampered by a frostbitten penis from a trip to the Arctic.
He couldn't stop bringing it out and trying to warm it up.
Yeah.
Angel
Apparently
Mama.
He does it with the same cream that his mother used to use.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ew.
Angel
That's-
Mama.
Recycled.
Oh, well,
What Angel Mama, what is the second highest grossing movie of 2023?
I want it to be one of the cute ones, but I put Fast X because I know how popular that brand is.
No. Ben.
Oh,
Super
good.
Mario Bros. I want it desperately to be Super Mario Bros.
And Ben, it is.
Yes.
Well done,
Oh.
Ben.
It
Oh,
is
even
the Super
better.
Mario Bros.
First official date, me and Laura went to go and see the Super Mario Bros. Dressed up as Mario and Luigi.
No.
I am so happy for that one to be the answer of this one, just for that one factor alone. I know Lorna's gone to bed now, but the fact of the matter is still.
The
Yes.
pictures are amazingly cute, yes.
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah.
Spanish Duke Fernando Fitzjames Stewart found himself in court and received which stern legal instruction?
Who stopped demanding an invitation to the king's coronation?
Angel.
I put the coronation as well.
Angel Mama.
Reduce his daughter's name.
It was shorten his daughter's name. The name in
Wow.
question, Sofia Fernanda Dolores Catiana Teresa Angela de la Cruz Michaela del Santamisio Sacramento del Perpetuo Socorro de la Santamisa Trinidad de Todos los Santos. And so they want it to be slightly shorter than that.
Give you 3 letters.
When they say initial here, that's really going to suck for her.
I know, right?
SFDCTA.
Moments and you have to sign like 400 sheets of paper. Yeah. Yeah, that's not going to be fun.
Quest Giver.
I got 4 that time.
Angel Feather.
I got 3.
Ooh. And the Orange Clock.
4.
So, going into round 4, Quest Giving has 11, Angel Feather has 12, and the Orange Clock has 17. It's very close. R. Norton says, I got 7. Eloise says, I got 3.
I got herpes.
I
Oh,
got a
I'm
jar
sorry.
of dirt.
I am just glad that my knowledge of anal beads being used to cheat at chess came in handy.
That's just,
It's
oh
a
my
very
God.
specific knowledge.
I think my favorite part of that whole thing was the person who was testing it wanted to test, and my favorite, literally just wouldn't they have noticed the buzzing noise in the middle of the game? I found out that no, actually, it gets quite muffled up there.
Eloise would like it to be pointed out that they have not made it out of single digits yet. R. Norton says he thinks he's on 22. And we enter the final round. Final round. The very, very challenging round. Cheese or service station. This is very simple. I have the name. I have 10 names. They are either types of cheese or motorway service stations in the UK.
Bloody hell, it could be either.
Therein lies the challenge. Is everybody ready for the first round on the FBF?
Don't forget, we need to be very careful with this one. So next time we see John, he's going to give us a cracker with either the cheese or the service station on it, depending on what you've answered.
Now you know what you're being fed when you give a John service station on cracker.
And so I have 10 cheese and or service stations. Is everybody ready to try and guess if it's a cheese or a service station?
Yeah.
If not, tough. That's what we're doing here anyway.
Okay, I'm ready.
Question 1. Peas pottage.
I should really attribute what odds and evens mean before I roll.
R. Norton says the chess question was a plot on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Nice.
I'm not going to do a timer this round. I'm just going to give you a couple of...
Seconds.
Not long. You don't need long for this. So, question 2. Duddleswell.
If there's cheese, and maybe it can quadruple as well.
Duddleswell. I'm basically
by the actor from Harry Potter who played Dudley.
I'm basically giving Ben long enough to flip the coin and write down an answer. Question 3. Rivington. Rivington. Eloise says it would be very evil if John made them all cheeses or all service stations. I guarantee you they are not all one or the other. There is a mixture of both.
Yeah, but it's a guarantee. Well, I would say it was a guaranteed half and half, but it might not be.
And
Yeah,
really
there's
attribute the side. to
There's
mean
one
or the
service
other.
station hidden in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Question 4. Kidderton Ash. Kidderton Ash.
This coin really goes flying. Maybe I should spin it instead.
Question 5. Chevington. 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 I've just noticed an ad break started, so we're just going to give it a minute so that nobody misses any of the questions.
Well, it's for Chevington cheese, so you don't have to worry.
That'd be good timing for us to be sponsored by Chevington cheese. We should really
The
get...
official cheese of Cheesy Bastard.
I was going to say, we really need Sean in for Martin Madrazo's Cheesy Bastards.
Now made with Chevington cheese.
And or at Chevington service station.
In which case, extra oil. Bow.
Welcome back from that ad break, and we're going to move on to question 6, millstone.
I'm happy with
Millstone.
myself. That is probably the greatest timing I've ever had.
that was really well timed.
Afterwards. Welcome back from the break. What? Oh my god! Right.
Millstone.
Millstone. Let's see.
Not millstone, millstone, you muppet.
Let's go one track.
Ah.
And we all know who that is.
Yep.
Question 7.
Oh, no, I should wait for the
Annandale.
question.
Annandale.
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 I know that's Wensleydale. Never mind.
I was going to say, thinking one of them right now. I was literally going to say that.
I mean, I have an Addale, but, you know, seems like a nice chap. Fat Chip. Chip's a wonderful company. Excellent in cookies.
Question 8. Question 8. Bulldog. Bulldog.
Don't have some French fries in your freezer.
Don't know. I can't feed.
At the in the bottom section where all the bagged food was.
Yeah. I can check later if you want.
Popsicles for some reason. Seriously, it's like minus 85 degrees out. You got popsicles in your freezer.
I bought them.
Well,
over
they're in the
summer.
freezer still.
Yeah, but it's taking up room.
It's
Put them in.
Why did
Yeah,
I think that this
maybe not for
conversation was starting off with, I've heard that name. I recognize it from something labeled in the freezer. For some reason, I missed the first part of that conversation when you're saying that it's on popsicles. It's like, you got cheese-flavored popsicles?
I don't know. She has milky ones, and that's just weird.
Question 9. Cotherstone. I really
I'm
just
gonna laugh my ass off when I realise I've got all these backwards.
Yeah, right.
I'm slightly tempted to just ask Ben all of these to see how well the coin flip did.
That would be awesome. Please do that. Oh my gosh. Please,
Okay.
please.
And your final question of the night. Gloucester.
I agree,
Okay.
Liz.
We're all rooting for you.
Good luck.
Okay, Ben, we're apparently
Okay.
we're gonna test random chance. Peas Pottage.
Cheese!
It's a service station on the M23 near Crawley.
No!
Duddleswell.
Cheese!
It is a sheep's cheese, yes.
Yes!
Rivington.
Cheese!
It's a service station on the M61 near Bolton.
No!
I'm seeing a thing here.
Yeah.
Kitterton Ash.
Service station!
That is a silky smooth goat cheese.
No!
Chevington.
Cheese!
That is a cow's milk cheese.
Yeah!
Millstone.
Cheese!
That is a hard ewe milk cheese.
Yeah!
Annandale.
Service station!
Annandale Water is a large service station on the A74M near Carlisle.
Oh, yeah!
Baldock.
Cheese!
That is a service station on the A1M near Stevenage.
Oh, no!
That is probably one of the ones that's actually closest to us, Ben. Cotherstone.
service station.
That's a cheese from Durham.
No.
And Gloucester.
Cheese.
That's actually both. It is a cheese and a service station on the M5.
My favorite part is...
There we go, we're reconnected. Welcome back. We are back. The internet just randomly died when Ben decided to tell me the best thing. What was the best thing, Ben? Because I missed it.
It was literally got half of it right. So 5 out of the 10. So for flipping a coin, which should get you 50-50 odds.
You got 50-50 odds. So Ben, you got up to 16. Angel Feather.
I got 6 right.
Well done, you.
That doesn't get you 187. And Orange Clock.
4, so I have a total of 21. I believe if I did my numbers right with my fingers and toes.
Your numbers... Questioning how you got to 21 on your fingers and toes.
Don't ask.
Don't tell. So, with that, we round out the quiz. Eloise says, I'd happily play cheese or service station again, and there are a lot of other cheeses and service stations out there, so who knows, we might have that round come back again.
I just want Ben to say cheese all day. I think
He just seems so happy when he says it.
What was wrong with it?
What can I say? I just like cheese.
I also enjoyed the oh.
Yeah.
So yes, we might just have to see the return of cheese or service station in future quizzes, so stay tuned for that. For those of you that are joining us for the first time, this is a monthly stream. We aim to do a pub quiz or a quiz night on the 3rd Saturday of the month. So if you have the 3rd Saturday of the month free, we tend to be here. If we're not going to be here on the 3rd Saturday a month, try to stay tuned to social media. We are trying to be better with posting things to social media this year.
You're a monthly stream, but we occur a little longer than every 28 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to really get back into the whole streaming side of things for the outside.
Ben,
Yes.
for coming in the position in the quiz that you have, we give you the option to name February's first round. First round is spelling February correctly. What would you like the specialist subject to be?
Oh, actually, for the sake that it was said and mentioned earlier, I think that this might actually be quite a hilarious one to try and do.
Okay.
I would like next month's quiz to be, what do you remember from this month's quiz?
Oh.
He did that specifically. You know this, right?
Yeah.
Ben, I used to like you. Like,
Yes,
great.
finally, I've got back from the autopsies.
He's been waiting for the opportunity.
You know, it doesn't really matter because chances are that's the Saturday right before I fly to America, so I won't be here. Oh,
That's gonna be special for. That's gonna be special if we have to bring somebody new in for that round.
It just means they have to watch the videos. John.
Rogue is gonna come back in next month and be like, the first round is what did we do last month? Oh.
Yeah.
fudge knuckles.
Oh, shit.
I was going to say, my absolute favorite part of that is that technically that is open to things that have been randomly discussed. Things that have been put into the chat. It could be absolutely anything from this episode.
That's dangerous.
If ever there's a
Oh,
reason to
dear.
watch next time, that's it right there. You might very well be mentioned in a question.
There you go.
Oh, Lord. Keep me out of this.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, right.
Tune in.
Oh my God.
Tune in next month for round of what did we discuss this month?
Bat penises, quite a lot.
There was a lot of bat penis. To be fair, I did specifically choose that round because I knew that there would be a lot of discussion about bat penis. We're gonna say to the camera, thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please do hit the follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. It really does mean a lot to us. You should also head over to the Angel Games Player and to Ben the Quest Giver and follow them on Twitch as well, because they're both on Twitch. They stream a lot. We're going to discuss that in a few minutes' time. Hopefully bully Ben into streaming a little bit more regularly coming forward, but
I will be doing it. I'm getting a diary sorted out proper, so I remember.
There we go.
You do what we suggested, Jen.
Yes.
Let's go. Well, let's not do that because I've got to do the bit where I say we have a YouTube as well where you can go back and, while you might have to remember this quiz for next time, you can go back and watch all of the previous quizzes. And all of the other stuff that we do is also on the YouTube channel. You can go over there, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon, and be notified when we put new videos live. We also have... what do we also have? We also have a Discord that you can join to chat with us about the games that we're playing, the things that we're doing, the quiz challenges, anything that you fancy chatting to us about in the Discord. There's probably a space for it, and if there isn't, we do add new ones every once in a while, especially when there's demand for things. Head on over to our Discord to chat with us.
General, that's great.
I'm pretty sure there is.
We also
Sorry, I
have...
didn't mean to interrupt.
We also have a website, www.finalbossfight.co.uk, where you can go find links to the Discord and the YouTube, as well as all of our written content. All of our audio podcasts are up on there. Our videos are up on the website. You can see the schedule up on the website as well for all of the upcoming streams. And we're now going to press the button that takes us to the upcoming streams list, where we're going to say that tomorrow night on the FBF channel, Rime of the Frost Maiden continues as the group have to deal with the aftermath of their fight against Zardarok Sunblight and what may have been released upon the 10 towns. On Monday night, Angel is going to be playing some Yakuza 0. Ben may be doing some Stardew Valley. And on the FBF channel, Marvel Midnight Suns continues. Hopefully.
Actually, Ron, there has been a slight change in schedule.
Okay.
Chat.
So, what's going to happen is it is going to be either Yakuza, Genshin, or Star Rail.
Tune
And
in
it's
to
gonna be a
find out.
toss-up. Yep.
It will be tune in and find out which one it's going to be.
I'm kind of tempted to set up one of those little digital roulette wheels for it to pick.
On Wednesday, are you doing that on Wednesday as well, or is it pick and then
Yeah,
we'll
that's-
play that this week?
Nope, that's how it's going to be.
Okay.
Like every day, I'm just going to set that as random chance. Or every day
Wednesday,
streaming.
random chance of Jen playing a thing, Ben playing some Stardew, and on FBF we'll be doing some Minecrafting. This week I think I want to look at getting us some Apotheosis bookshelves. And then on Thursday, Angel's going to spin the wheel again and work out what they are playing, so tune in to find out what that is there. we are now going to do a raid. Whomst am live, ask I.
Good question, as were.
Let them know.
We are gonna
Oh, yeah.
we are gonna do a raid at Sir Spammels. Mr. Spammels is playing Sea of Thieves. Go give Spammels some love. He's a great guy. We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, so long. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good to see you. Bye-bye.